Alright guys, so hey, we're working a new flow for the kids here, now it's February. So me and Sarah, we're going to do it real quick, then we'll detail it. Alright. Okay, so we'll detail that a little bit better here now that we've done it for you. We're taking the time to go through the small steps. We're going to start off with judo grips here. So I'm going to go high on the collar, one behind the elbow. It's really important that I step up on the lapel side for this because I'm going to go to my daily Hiva guard. So first thing I do is I start with a good low stance. My foot goes to the hip, toes pointed out. Guys, I have to really step on her hip here. Not her knee, her hip, okay? As I do that, I'm gonna pull her arm towards me. So I wanna swing my head towards her foot. So instead of just coming straight down like this on my back, I wanna fall to my side and pull her around. See how that makes her step towards my butt here, making it very easy for me to wrap my leg around hers and hook with my toes on the inside of her thigh. Now, I'm going to make a pocket grip on this sleeve, reach up here, take this hand off my leg by making a pocket grip there. I stretch her out by kicking the leg that my foot was on the hip. From here, guys, I'm going to roll onto my right shoulder. As I do that, my knee has to turn as well. So I pull her arms, I kick her hip, and I turn my knee. As she falls, I immediately want to jump over the side. I don't want to stay here and let her get up and we're fighting in a scramble situation. So as I fall here, I want to do a little like hop over. So I get up, get to the other side. Now I'm in good side control. Now Sarah's going to go ahead and she's going to do good frames here. She's just going to work a basic guard recovery from side control. So she's going to bump, shrimp, and then put her legs back in front and then re-secure the closed guard. There's a lot more to that usually, but we're just going to keep it really simple and say get your legs in front, get your legs wrapped around them, okay? If you're more of an adult watching this, understand the steps actually to go ahead and recover your guard there. So, now that I'm back in her guard here, I need to go ahead and I need to break that guard and stand up. So, I'm going to get 2-on-1 control because I want to stand up. I step up on the same side that I'm grabbing the arm. I stand up here and I make my knees behind her butt. Real quick, I reach back and now I'm going to start to push her leg down. I've already got one grip on the knee, on the inside of it. I bring my other grip to the inside of my knees and I'm going to start to do my Toriano pass. So I back my feet out. I'm going to run around the side of her. Sarah's wise to me though, so she steps her top leg around towards my hip here so she can straighten up, right? So as I do that, and she steps around, I grab her leg and I throw it by for a leg drag. And I come back down, good chest to chest pressure here. I just want to go ahead and I'm going to grab her shoulder here to keep myself connected. I can use my shoulder to turn her face a little bit. And now where this knee is, my other knee that's at her shoulder is going to replace. So I'm going to lay on my side facing her. Okay, so now my knee is touching her here. I've got a post on the outside, and I'm leaning into her right here. I reach across the legs. I grab those pants, or if she's not wearing pants, if it's no-gi, I'm going to grab inside the thigh here, and I'm going to pull her legs over. When I do that, I put my leg on top of it. So now when she goes to open her legs back up, it pulls me right into mount. I secure my mount position. I sit up a little bit, and now I'm going to start attacking this arm. You can go two hands facing the same direction on top, or you can go underhand. I kind of like to go underhand. It feels a little stronger to me, so I push that down. Biggest thing here when I go for my Americana is that my arms are on the same side. I don't want to be around her head hitting this. To finish, I need to be on the same side. So as I push it down, my elbow frames against her head, keeping her hand from her head, keeping them away from each other. I press her back of her hand into the mat. It's got to stay glued there now. The back of the hand stays into the mat. I reach under the elbow, between her elbow and her shoulder here, not outside, close to her shoulder. From here, I can extend my leg on the opposite side, sit up here, and I pull her elbow towards her ribs. Instead of just going like this, guys, I always pull first, and then I can lift if necessary. And that's going to give me my tap. Now from here, we're just going to continue the submission chain. So I'm just going to keep my same grip. I scoot up on it, S-mount, leg comes over, and now I finish with my arm bar, okay? So that's how we do this month's flow. Big things there. Got to make sure we kick the hip when we do our daily Hiva. Spin. Don't just fall flat to your back, because everything's going to start from there. When you go to jump over, that's the next hardest part, because when she's falling, now we got to get over to the side. So you got to be quicker than your partner. I need you to scramble up very fast and jump over. If you're not as athletic, it's okay. Just get to the other side as fast as you can. And the very next thing is, when you start getting up and you go for that leg drag, when we're right here, as I stand up, I don't want my feet too close together. She could sweep me, especially if they're like this. So when I break that guard, that's why it's super important that I control the hands. And then as I stand up, look, I'm still controlling the arms. I know her feet just broke, but then I can reach on the inside, break it open, then I come to the leg. I step back, and as I come around, I look for that foot to come across to stop me from going that way. She wants to square up. So as I come across and she's still on her side, I pull it by me. And then come to my side control. So there's some good details there to get you there. So I hope you learned this flow real well. Hope it helps you if you're an adult. And, keep rolling good.
Thanks, guys.